Welcome back in, flag throwers, and happy April Fools. Welcome back in. Thank you all so much for choosing to spend some time with us, with your two favorite fools, Cole and Luke, back here on Flag on the Take. You know, we're going to be talking about a lot of baseball today, all the baseball news, coverage, recaps, predictions. We got a new segment called Chap or Gat that we're going to debut later in the episode as
Oh,
well. So make sure you hang around for that. But YouTube people, hi, how we doing? You get a wave. Please make sure to like and subscribe. You guys went from 360 to 370 last week. You go for 370 to 380. That would be so kick ass, and we would be super grateful for that. Audio listeners,
let's
I
go.
didn't forget about you. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you hit that 5-star review as well. We're greatly appreciative of that. But Luke, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. What's up, dog?
Hanging in there, man. Do you
Let's
wanna tell
go.
the people what we're gonna be up to this weekend?
Yeah, so on Friday, we are going to the Pirates home opener between my Pittsburgh Pirates and Cole's Baltimore Orioles. Let's go, Bucks.
Let's go O's. I'm gonna be like one of the only people there dressed in Orioles gear. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be
I'm sure
like,
there'll be a lot of Oriole fans there. There will be a
you
decent
think
bit.
so on the home opener?
Yeah, there will be. Because it's
That's
like
kind of sad.
everyone's off work, and it's not that far away, so there definitely will be.
That's why it should be packed with Yinzers, not packed with O's fans. We're gonna get to see Mitch Keller versus
Mitch,
Kyle Bradish.
let's go. Let's
I
go.
have Mitch Keller on my fantasy team, so I hope he doesn't take the loss.
Yeah, he should do well.
I hope your bullpen blows it.
Yeah.
I don't have any Pirates relievers in fantasy, so let the bullpen blow it.
There you
But
go.
speaking of the Pirates, Luke, do you kind of want to give a state of the union on how Pirates baseball is going so far?
Yeah, so far, 1-3. I mean, not the start we were looking for. I mean, it's only 4 games, so it's all good.
Right.
But you know, had that kind of, you can call it a fluke first inning against the Mets to start the season. You know, Cruz missed those 2 balls. Skeens out in the first inning. So then we lost the second one, extra inning game. You know, either team could have won. And then the third game, we win in extra innings. Last night we lost 2-0. Braxton Ashcraft had a really good start, six innings, 2 runs, but we just couldn't score for whatever reason against Chase Burns. So
Was that his
tonight I believe we
debut?
have, what's that?
Was that his debut?
It was his season debut. He debuted last year,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, just really he throws hard and gets a lot of strikeouts. So yeah, tonight we have Chandler on the mound. Hopefully we can lock it in and win this game. Have a chance to win the series. We have Skeens pitching tomorrow, so yeah, always good. I feel like we're gonna be one of those teams that you know gets better throughout the season. Just kind of going through a little bit of, I guess you can call them growing pains. We have a lot of new players and stuff, so it'll all get ironed out. We just gotta stay afloat for now.
Dude, Brandon Lau and Turnenburn have been hot to start the season.
What I'm talking about. They've been our best 2 players by far. And Jake Mangum's looking pretty good too when we put him in there. So hopefully they continue to play Mangum. We can continue to pitch well at least with the starters and maybe score some more runs and we'll be looking pretty good. So yeah.
You're gonna have to move O'Neal Cruz back to shortstop, I feel like.
Nah, he's not playing. Connor Griffin's the shortstop of the future. O'Neal Cruz, I feel like long term, honestly, he might end up playing in right field just so we can get a little bit of pressure off of him. I feel like he's too gifted athletically, like speed and arm strength to DH, even though that might be a good choice for him. But I don't know. I feel like there has to be some position on the field for this guy. It's not shortstop. I don't know if you can trust him enough to play center field. Maybe third base. I don't know. It's just like he doesn't really just fit anywhere, and you don't want to have him playing first base. You're kind of wasting his arm. He's going to make some errors over there too. So I don't know. He's a tremendous athlete that can get really good exit velocity when he makes good contact. But it's is he really a solid baseball player? Is the question. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I would say move him to DH. The problem is you have Marcelo Zuna.
Yeah, we have Ozuna. He can't play any position. Like real. I mean, I guess you could throw him in a right field if you really wanted to, but he's going to be probably even more of a liability than Cruz would be. So, I mean, like he's going to make the routine plays, but he's not going to do anything spectacular, which Cruz, has the ability to do. Just got to make the routine plays. So yeah, that's where we are with that. I hope they put Mangum in there more often though.
Yeah, Mangum's really like started the season hot, so I feel like you guys should definitely go to him as well.
Yeah.
But Pirates, I mean, they're playing the Reds, so you would definitely like to win this series. But
Yeah,
we'll
for
see.
sure.
We'll see. I'm pretty sure the park's going to be rocking on Friday.
Oh yeah, it'll be crazy. It'll be great. There'll
I'm
be
so excited for it, bro.
all the chaps will be out. You already know how it is.
All the Chaps. And then my Orioles. So the Twin series was one of the series of all time. We
They
somehow
won, right?
that
They-
series.
they
yeah,
won
we
2 out
won
of
the
3.
series.
I mean, the
But-
Twins suck, so you should.
They struck out like an absurd amount of times. Like we still are striking out an absurd amount of times.
Oh gosh.
So I don't know what Craig Albanese and company are teaching them to make them strike out as much as they do, because I'm speechless when it comes to the strikeouts, like how bad they are.
Yeah.
And then like we've had like 3 of our 4 games, we've made a bad like decision throwing wise, like where to throw the ball. Like you all are in the Major League Baseball, you don't know where to throw the ball in every situation.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the one thing
Like,
I'll say
literally
too,
last night it cost us a run.
yeah, I mean, when you're on the field, the game is happening a lot faster than it looks when you're up in the stands or watching on TV. But yeah, like
For
you
sure.
said, the major league level, you should be able to like hit the cutoff guy, make the throw to the base if needed. But the one thing I'll say about the Pirates, something that's kind of surprised me, especially on the hitting side, when our guys are hitting, they are not taking advantage of the ABS challenge system. There have been several instances where a pitch is clearly a ball and it would, drastically change the at bat if they, challenged it, and they just don't challenge it. So I don't know if that's like something they have to feel out more or what, but I feel like being good at that as a team could be a huge advantage, and the Pirates have not really done that well so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, the Orioles, on the other hand, have been challenging like crazy, and they've been kicking ass with their challenges. I mean, Derek
Yeah.
Shelton got ejected from that game on Sunday because Ryan Helsley challenged a perfect call, and like it was like the tiniest bit in the zone.
Wasn't the dispute was like he thought that he like took more time than he's like allowed to take to challenge or something, or like look toward the dugout or something, which you're not allowed to do?
Yeah, so Helsley, if you watch the video back, immediately hit his hat, realized the umpire didn't see him, so he started like spamming hitting his hat. And then Derek Shelton, I guess, didn't see
Okay.
him do it initially either, and like got
Okay.
ejected over it.
So that's kind of my question too, with the whole thing of, you're not allowed to look into your dugout. I feel like that works well for the batter and the catcher. Like you can easily tell if they look over their shoulder and look. But like the pitcher, all you gotta do is move your eyes, and you can kind of get a glimpse of someone could do a sign if they want you to challenge it. You know what I mean?
Well, not only
I
that,
feel
but like pitchers like have an excuse too, because they're like their motions are wild. So like
Yeah.
half the time they end up on like the other side of the mound, so then they can just like when they're coming
just
coming
peek
out
over
of their
and
wild motion, peek over.
Yeah, just peek over and like see like someone that has an iPad in the dugout. So I don't know how that part of it works.
But at least Helsley like actually did do it initially, and then realized
Oh,
the
yeah,
ump
he
didn't
did.
see
He
it,
did.
so he started doing it more.
Yeah, he did.
And it was crazy because it was like a third of the baseball was in the zone, so it was a strike, and I was like,
Oh yeah,
yes!
it was like easily a strike. Yeah, it wasn't even like close. So
Dude, ABS so far has been awesome. Did you see that one call from against Nick Kurtz that he overturned, and it was like 3 inches below the zone?
oh yeah, I saw that. It's like seriously, like what is that? How is that allowed to be a call to strike for over 100 years?
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
then now we can finally correct that. And then in
But
the Twin
dude.
Series, Matt Wallner took one right down the middle to strike out looking with the bases loaded, and he challenged it and got it
my
wrong, and then actually ended up
Come on.
screwing the Twins because that was their
Come on.
last challenge, and they needed like 3 challenges later in the game that were critical.
That's crazy. But the thing is,
So-
like, we could have had this technology like 10 years ago. Why are we just
Yeah.
now having it?
It's because baseball purists like didn't love that it was gonna happen, and I myself was like,
I was iffy on it, but now that I see it, it's like definitely like it's so much better this way.
This is like the perfect like blend of still having the human element and still having like being able to challenge it, because if you think about it, like there are plenty of calls early in games that guys aren't challenging because they're like, I don't know if I want to lose a challenge in the second inning.
I feel like in the early innings you gotta be pretty sure to challenge.
Exactly. So I like that it's this perfect blend. The only reason I was against it initially, like a couple years ago when they first introduced it, I was worried that it was going to lead to like full blown robo umpires, which I'm very against. So
Yeah,
I think this
which
is a
I
happy
don't think is
medium
gonna happen.
between. Yeah, I think this is a happy medium between human umpires and still like getting things right.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm a big fan of that. But the Orioles, Shane Baz, iffy debut. I mean, he had one bad inning, but
Mm.
other than that, he went 5 1/3. So I mean, if you look at it, I mean, he went 4 1/3 scoreless. It's just that one inning he gave up 4 runs,
So
and
four and a
Dylan
third.
Beavers pulled an O'Neill Cruz.
Yeah, I heard that's. I can't believe that happens at the major league level. Like guys just can't catch a fly ball. Come
Because
on,
Dylan Beavers is not a center fielder. I don't know what Craig was thinking.
isn't he more of a third baseman?
No, he's a right fielder.
I mean, you shouldn't drop easy balls. I mean, yeah, your range isn't going to be as good, but the ones hit right at you, you should still catch.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And then
Like
Chris
a
Bassett.
couple like those that second one that Cruz dropped, you or I could have caught that ball. He had to make like four
Oh,
steps.
we would have caught that ball.
Like, come on. And he's out there without sunglasses on.
Idiot.
Idiot, come on.
But O'Neill Cruz, or not O'Neill Cruz, Chris Bassett. I was thinking of dog shit performances. Speaking of dog shit performances,
Did he
Chris
like
Bassett
throw it
made
away
his
to
Orioles.
from the catcher or something?
Yeah, so he looked horrible. He threw like 60 pitches in the first 2 innings. Still
No,
somehow gave us 4 1/3 innings. Couldn't believe that, but he did, and had one of the worst throws to home plate of all time.
Come on. It's like you're throwing to home like 100 times a night from the rubber. You can't throw it to home like from like 30 or 40 feet away. Like, come on. Seriously.
But at least we got to play Sweet Escape for the first time last night, and Gunnar Henderson went deep.
There you go.
But Pete Alonso and Taylor Ward are two prized offensive acquisitions, have yet to hit home runs at the time of recording.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I feel like
So
I thought
they said
I
it's the
thought Pete
first
was
time.
gonna. What's that?
They said it's the first time in Pete's career that he's gone the first 5 games of the season without a homer.
Yikes! It'll happen. It'll come, and he'll start piling up the home runs.
I think it's more pressure, like signs a $150 million contract. I mean, it's his first like games with his new team, and he's at home. So I feel like he feels like a lot of pressure to like perform and hit all the home runs that we paid him to come in and do. I feel like once he hits the first one, they're gonna start flying out of the ballpark.
Yeah. Well, that can just happen like after they play the Pirates.
Yeah, and then Taylor Ward, I think bro is just not getting any sleep because he has a newborn at home.
True. Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
day before opening day, like he went on like maternity leave because like his child was being born.
Okay.
So
Well,
I think he's just not getting any sleep.
yeah, he's just not all there.
I will say I do think the Orioles miss Jackson Holliday though because we really need a leadoff hitter. Taylor Ward at leadoff is not working.
Yeah, I feel like he's more of like a middle of the lineup kind of hitter. Yeah, you
I don't know
need
why
that,
Gunner's
like-
not hitting leadoff, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
He's done it
too,
before.
He's too much of a power threat to be leadoff. I don't really know who your leadoff hitter should be, but yeah, I guess they're just trying to piece it together till.
Well, that's the thing
Jackson
about
Holiday comes
modern
back.
lineups is that a lot of teams are putting their best hitters like first and second in the lineup. Like Shohei Ohtani leads off. Why?
Yeah, that is true. I guess the math behind it is if you do that, then that guy's going to be guaranteed more at bats than anyone else. So
Right. You're getting your best hitter the most at bats possible.
yeah, so
So, I don't know. We got Zach Eflin making his season debut tonight. Like, at time of recording, people listening to this will already know how that went. Playing the Rangers. Rangers usually have our number for some reason.
Andrew
I don't
McCutcheon,
know.
baby, he's been off
Dude.
to a hot start. What the heck?
He
Dude,
struck out with the bases loaded last night. I thought for sure he was going to whoop our ass.
I mean, still, he's hitting like 400 to start the season. Already has a home
Yeah.
run, has like 5 RBIs. Like, he is doing well.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him. And I'm pretty sure it's Jacob deGrom going tonight for the Rangers. So that's gonna
DeGrom,
be fun.
yeah, hey, you know what that is for me, right?
Strikeout galore.
No, that's my Cy Young pick.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know
So
if you had him
get
in fantasy. I couldn't remember.
I don't have him in fantasy. I had him last year, but not this year. But yeah, get ready to get pieced in 8 innings. He's gonna go 8 scoreless, probably strike out like 9. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
If you want to win
I
this
hope
game,
not.
you're gonna have to win 1-0. That's all I'm gonna
We're gonna
say.
have to run his pitch count up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But for all you dickheads on TikTok that were saying that we don't know ball and to delete the
Seriously, come on,
podcast,
man.
A, fuck you, and B, the Red Sox are 1-3, and Ranger Suarez got shelled.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're not that good, bro. They're really not. I mean, hey, someone was going after me for not acknowledging Chapman on their team. I mean, hey,
A
Chapman's still
lot
a
of
good.
people were mad about you not saying Chapman and Ranger
Yeah,
Suarez.
Chapman's still a good reliever.
Yeah,
Whitlock is
I
pretty
did
good
say
too.
in the comments, the people that were talking about Chapman and Suarez, I did say hand up, we forgot about them. That was on us, but like, besides them.
Still, that roster is just not that. In the AL East, they're not going to be very good. I
And
would be
everyone's trying to say
I would
top
be
five.
surprised if they won 75 games.
People were saying top 5 rotation, top 10 bullpen, top 10 lineup.
How?
And I said
How?
I'll buy on the rotation, but I'm not buying the bullpen and the lineup.
Like, just think about it. Their pitchers are Crochet, who's really good, Gray, who's still pretty good, Ranger Suarez,
who's pretty good.
who just got
They got
shelled though.
Brian Bayo.
Nah,
He's decent.
okay.
He's a good 4.
He's all right. Who's their 5?
I think it's Connolly Early, the top 50 prospect that they
Yeah.
called up.
Imagine having a last name as your first name. Seriously, come on.
What the hell?
Like, come on,
Roasted.
dude. Roasted.
But I saw where like Wilson Contreras and like Caleb Durbin are combined like 0-28 to start the season. They're 2 prized acquisitions.
Yeah, it makes sense. Wilson Contreras is not good anymore. He's not what he used to be.
Yeah, he's not
when he was
William. He's not William Contreras, folks.
Yeah, he's not what he was. When he was on the Cubs. And I mean, like when he went to the Cardinals, he just was not the same, and he's still not the same. So.
Dude, it was funny. I absolutely dunked on that one dude in the comments. Still never heard back from him, so it must have worked. Yeah. Just absolutely obliterated that dude. Bro said delete the podcast. I was like,
He
"Come to the
said
king, you
delete
best
the
not miss, buddy."
podcast. Come on.
Dude, I got like 5 of those, and then I got like 5
Oh,
of like,
Lord.
podcasting equipment needs to be more expensive.
Oh my god.
I'm like, yeah, I was like, yeah, sure,
People
buddy.
are
I'm sure
brutal.
you're batting 1,000 on all your takes.
Yeah, dude. And it's like these people. It's like you hit on their profile, user 148962494.
No profile picture.
Yeah, no profile picture. It's like, dude,
It's like Kevin
You're
Durant's
just-
burner.
you're just some 12-year-old kid. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And like, if you say some shit in the comments, I will answer. Believe
Yeah.
me, I live in the comments.
Come on.
I'll
Yeah, we're not
fire
that.
back.
We're not that big yet to where we're not going to be able to read every comment. We read every comment for sure.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna
One
fire
of us
back.
will fire back. Yeah. Either it'll
You
be
come at
him.
the podcast. We're firing
Either
back.
it'll be Cole on the podcast one, or sometimes I'll even fire back on my personal account. I don't even
I
care.
saw you do that. Oh man, but yeah. So the Red Sox are starting 1-3. They kind of got shelled. There's only one team left that does not have a win. Luke, do you know who that team is?
It's someone you
One
wouldn't
team does
expect,
not have
right?
a win.
Who is it?
Any guesses?
What division?
The West. I won't say
The
which
eight-
one.
Padres. No.
Oh, you had it right the first time. The A's.
Oh, the A's. Okay. Oh, come on, A's. What's going on?
They're 0-4. They have 20 runs allowed in 4 games.
That's not good.
Yeah. So
They got to figure out the
artist-
pitching. That's what they got to do.
Yeah, the artists formerly known as the Oakland A's are 0-4 to start the season, and Jacob Wilson on my fantasy team is off to a little bit of a slow start too. So I think that might be part of the problem. But at least Nick Kurtz is still doing well. But it just comes down to what we said about who's going to pitch for them.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I feel like they'll figure it out. I feel like they're like the Pirates. They're a young team. where like they're gonna get better throughout the season. They might still be hovering around 500 like mid June, but at some point I feel like they're gonna take off.
Dude, the
So
Phillies have given up 29 runs already.
yeah, I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, and you gotta think too. On opening day, they had Christopher Sanchez have a really good start. So that's
Yeah.
like 29 runs in
Three
like
games.
3 games in like 2 or 3 innings. So that's pretty crazy.
And then shout out the Rockies absolutely pummeling the Blue Jays last night.
Oh
Did you see
yeah, that's
that?
what I'm talking about. Hunter Goodman and the boys.
Hunter Goodman and the boys.
Hey, he's my backup catcher on my fantasy team. He would be my starter if it wasn't for Langoliers.
Really? Oh, yeah, Langoliers has been hot. Shout out to that guy.
Oh yeah.
But another thing I wanted to talk about, I kind of wanted to get your opinion on this. So, I understand it's 4 games. It's the first week and a half of the season. But everyone on Team USA is in a slump to start the season.
Yeah,
Do you think
what's
it's
up with that?
causation or correlation?
I don't know. I don't know what either of those words mean, honestly. I know we learned them in school.
Do you think Team USA in the World Baseball Classic is causing the slump, or do you think it's a coincidence that everyone's in a slump at the same time that played on Team USA?
I think I would say causation more so. I just feel like, you get thrown right into that playoff kind of atmosphere. There's a lot of pressure. And now, I mean, it's a similar type of vibe like the first week of the season. The stadium's packed. Now it's starting to come down where it's like, okay, you're playing these weeknight games. The stadium is not full. It's just like normal baseball. So like maybe you know, your heartbeat's not as high. So it probably has something to do with that. I mean, the fact that it's pretty much everyone from Team USA. I feel like that's not really a coincidence, honestly. But
I think
they'll
two
get back
that
to
are
it.
immune to it have been PCA and Buxton. And I think Terang.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Terang's
it's
been off
like
to a good start too. But I think everyone else is in a slump.
off to a good start. Like you got Harper, Judge. I think Judge has one home
Slump.
run.
Dude, Judge has
Roman
been
Anthony
ass.
hasn't
He's been
really done
striking out like
anything.
crazy.
Yeah, he's been striking
Same
out
with
a
Cal
lot.
Raleigh.
Yeah, yeah. Cal Raleigh is I don't know. His World Baseball
And
Classic was not very good. I don't.
I know,
Feeling,
dickheads, before you jump in the comments, I know he hit the walk-off against the Yankees last night. I understand that. But he came off the bench for a reason, and it's not because he needed rest.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, I feel like there's definitely something behind that.
I'm so intrigued to see how Skeens does in his second start. Like, I actually might watch that
Oh,
game.
he'll be back to normal. He'll be back to normal, 100%. You can take
Well,
that to the
I mean,
bank.
I hope
It'll
so,
be
obviously.
it'll be a quality start. I'll say that 100%.
Who are you? Oh, it's against the Reds. Yeah, he should be able to slice it. Wait, is the Reds the division team
Yeah.
that does well against him? There's one team in the division that does well against him. Is it the Reds? Or am I thinking of the Brewers?
I think it is the Reds. I think it is the Reds
Uh-oh.
historically. I mean, it's not like they do like well against him. I think he might have like a 3.7 ERA against them, which is like the highest of any of the teams in the division. Yeah, but I feel like he'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what was that? I feel like he'll be back to normal. It'll be back to normal Paul Skeens business. And the only reason that he gave up all those runs on opening day is that he could start the season with the 6.7 ERA. No, it's so he could start the season with the 6.7 ERA.
Oh my God, that meme will never die.
That's his ERA, 6.67 to start the year.
I know. It's so annoying.
So I think he kind of just like planned it out with
annoying.
Cruz. He's like, yo, Neil, you just gotta drop these balls so I can give up this amount of runs, so my ERA could be 6.7.
Oh my God. Well, you know a team that like usually is a meme, but actually started out off the season pretty hot?
Who's that?
The Washington Nationals gave the
Yep.
absolute
Oh, yeah,
belt to the Cubs their first series.
Oh yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Go Nats. I mean, hey, I picked them to like not really win that many games, but hey, I'll be a fan. I don't care. I vibe with the Nats.
Yeah, I like the
James Wood
Nats
and
too.
company. Yeah, why
All right, do
not?
you want to keep going
So,
through news topics, or do you want to insert Chap or Gat here? Your call.
oh, it's time to insert the new segment. Let's go.
All right, Luke. Since this is your verbiage, you tell the people the gist of Chap or Gat.
So yeah, new segment on the show. Hopefully, we'll do it every week. We can do it for baseball, any sport. I guess it doesn't even have to be an athlete. It can just be like a current event too.
Yeah, it
But
can
for the
be
sake of
literally
this, we'll just
anybody.
do
Yeah.
baseball. Yeah. So basically, chap. The definition of a chap is someone who is like a fine gentleman, someone who is, you know, doing the right thing, doing good things, making moves. A gat, on the other hand, is basically just like an unruly slob, someone who is messing up constantly.
Absolute ass.
I don't even know, just absolute ass. Someone who, when they wipe their butt, they might get some poop on their hands. Someone like that. So, without further ado, Cole, do you want to give your chap and your gat of the week? Then I'll give mine.
Oh, I was gonna let you go first. I was gonna let you have the honors. It's your segment.
All right, yeah. So we did say that the A's are 0-3, but my chap of the
0-4.
week, because he's on my fantasy team, is Shea Langoliers. He's been racking up the points, in fantasy. I think he has 3 home runs already. Just
One of
really
them's a grand
good
slam.
start to the season. Yeah, you can't blame those losses on him. He's been calling good games back there. He's been smacking home runs. So he's my chap of the week. Honorable mention for chap of the week will be Brandon Lau. Similar deal on my
Similar
fantasy
deal,
team, a
yep.
Pittsburgh Pirate. Three home runs. How does he generate all that power when he's literally the same size as me? He's about 5'8" or 5'9". Um,
Jeez.
I actually probably am taller than him. Not gonna lie,
That's
but
actually
yeah.
crazy.
So that's chaps of the week. We'll kind of have maybe 2 chaps of the week there, and our clear. Whoa, you can still see me, right? Our clear gat of the
Yeah,
week
you're good.
is yeah. Our clear gat of the week is O'Neal Cruz, without a doubt. Seriously, just just think about it though. If he doesn't drop those 2 balls in the first inning, Skeens gives up maybe 2 runs that inning, and settles down, at least goes 4 innings at the very least, and we scored 7 runs, so we probably would have won on opening day if it wasn't for that gat-like performance by Cruz. And people forget too that later in that game he came up and he struck out and threw the bat into the netting.
I
So
saw that.
real gat activity. We need to clean it up. Um, Seriously, like I said, he might have some stuff on his hand. Not gonna lie, better wash his hands pretty good. So without further ado, there you go.
I don't want to know what's on his
Oh
hand.
man.
I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna opt out of that comment. Um,
Uh,
so my chap of the week is Joey Weimer and the Washington Nationals.
Let's go
Have you heard about
Nats.
Joey
Let's
Weimer?
go. A little bit, but enlighten the fans.
So Joey Weimer to start the season tied Carlos Delgado for the most at bats in a row reaching base to start a season with 10. This man is batting .800 and leads the league in hits with 8.
Let's go.
So
Sounds like some
Joey
Chap
Weimer
activity to
getting
me.
it done for the Washington Nationals, who, by the way, gave the absolute belt to the Chicago Cubs, and they gave the belt to the Phillies too. So the Nationals are red hot to start the season. So they are my chaps of the week.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
And my gat of the week is cup checks in Major League Baseball.
Oh man, what's going on with that? Seriously.
Did you see all that stuff?
Why are
So
we
for
doing
those-
this? Like, come on.
So for those who don't know, what was it, like the second game of the season? Rays catcher Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
You can find the clip pretty much anywhere because Griffin Jacks threw a 99-mile-an-hour pitch, and he completely whipped on catching it, and it hit him directly in the cup. And
Oh,
then,
gosh. Oh man.
and then there was one, I forget who was throwing it, but Gleyber Torres was stealing second base, and when they threw the ball, it hit him in the cup.
Oh my.
So he was sliding
It's like,
feet first into second
are
base.
the players who aren't the catchers, are they actually wearing a cup? Is the question.
I don't know, but it's a cup check.
So.
And
gosh.
well, who was it?
I mean,
someone on the Giants, Aaron Judge, threw from right field to third base, and then cup checked him. There was 3 cup checks in the first week of Major League Baseball.
That's crazy. Well,
so
I mean, it sounds like the first one. Yeah, the first one I saw like the highlight of it. It definitely was a cross up. He definitely was expecting an off speed pitch that just never broke and just hit him right where you don't want to get hit. So that hurts. 99
so
mile
funny.
an hour, right to the
dog.
right to the Johnson. That hurts. Yeah.
It wasn't just him. There were 2 other people. Bro, I can't remember the last time I saw a cup check in baseball like that. There was 3 in 1 week. So those 3 fellas are the Gats of the week because they got cup checked.
Oh god. Oh man. That's crazy.
The honorary mentions for Chap of the week is Chase DeLauder with his 4 home runs, league-leading 4 home runs. And then honorary Gats of the week is Chris Bassett.
Ah, come on, Bassett. What's going on?
The worst throw to home plate you've ever seen in your life.
What a gat.
Oh, man. But, Luke, so back to the news. That was Chap or Gat. Let us know in the comments if you liked it and who your Chap and Gat of the week
Also,
is.
let us know for the original Chap and Gat segment, which of us is the Chap and which of us is the Gat. We can put a poll in the comments.
Louise.
Who is the Chap and who is the Gat? Cole or Luke? Make your vote.
Put a poll on Twitter.
There we go.
But moving on to some more MLB news. The Young Bucks are getting paid in Major League Baseball. Have you been seeing this?
Seriously, they're paying these guys who have not played one game in the MLB. It's pretty crazy.
The Brewers, this guy hasn't even played in AAA yet. They paid him this in AA. 8 years, $85 million in AA.
That is, I mean, it'll look genius if it works out, but it could definitely blow up in their face.
And the Brewers aren't made of money. It's not like it's the Dodgers and the Yankees who can like piss away $85 million, or like the Red Sox who gave $64 million to Christian Campbell and he's barely in AAA.
Yeah, I mean, the Brewers did the same thing with Churio. It was like right before he came up, they gave him a big deal. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's the new kind of strategy or blueprint that these teams are going to be doing.
Well, the Mariners gave 8 years, $95 million to shortstop Colt Emerson. At least he's in AAA.
Yeah, I mean,
but they locked up their shortstop.
Like I said, it's definitely like out of the textbook of how GMs operate that we've been used to. But in the past couple of years, teams have done it, so they must really trust in these guys to be good, and they think it's gonna wind up to be a team-friendly contract because these guys are supposed to be superstars when they do come up. So, yeah, I mean, for these, it's just like you can't really say much. You just have to say, like, we'll see.
So if you were in their position, you're this highly touted prospect, the number 1 prospect in their system, this future everyday shortstop for the team. Do you take a deal like that while you're still in the minors?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Like especially if it's more than $50 million. I mean, like, you could get hurt and never play in the MLB, and you're still guaranteed all that money. Yes, I am taking that for sure, 100%. Would you take it?
Absolutely, I would.
Oh yeah, I feel like you'd be stupid not to. Like, seriously.
Well, there's the debate online, like, he cost himself like so much money by signing early. Like, he could have signed an extension later and made so much more money.
Yeah, but it's like, what if you don't sign it, then you get hurt, then you just now you're just gonna go be a realtor or something instead of have $50 million.
Well, that's another
Like,
thing is that it's
come
Major
on.
League Baseball, bro. You could fall off in a month.
Yeah, seriously. So, you got to take the money. If you're the player,
Like
you
ask
got to take
Christian
that money.
Campbell. He got 64 million while he was red hot, like his first month in the majors. Signed his contract, and he was down in AAA 2 months later.
Yeah. So, yeah,
He didn't even
yeah.
break camp with the team.
If you're the player, you have to take that money. Yeah, if it's any considerable amount, multi-million dollar, take it. So.
Yeah, like the Orioles just recently extended Shane Baz. Now Shane Baz, he kind of got fucked on that one, but it's like you said, it's $65 million guaranteed in his pocket. But
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he's injury prone. You know, like he could. I mean, he
he
could have
had
an
one
injury. I mean, he
injury.
came off. He came off Tommy John. He's. I mean, he's been good for spurts, but he hasn't been that guy that makes 30 starts and is really good yet. So yeah, I feel like if you're him, you got to take that deal.
Dude, I was over the moon when I saw that because this is going to be an absolute fleece for the Orioles.
Could be. Could be.
I'm a huge
Remains to be
believer in him.
seen.
I think he has the stuff to be an ace.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was, a Pirates farmhand for a few years there, and he was very highly touted in the low minor league levels. So, yeah, I mean, he definitely has the pedigree for it. We just got to see him go out there and do it.
And like people say he's injury prone. Bro had one injury and it was Tommy John.
Yeah, that is true.
It's not like
I
he's
will
Grayson Rodriguez.
I will give you that. Everyone gets Tommy John these days, so.
So I'll admit, when we first traded for him in the offseason, I was a little nervous by how many prospects we gave up because we pretty much traded everyone of value from our most recent draft class to get this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we traded a lot of people to get him, but now that we signed the extension, as long as he is at least a 3-starter and above, this is an absolute win for the Orioles in the trade-wise.
Yeah, well, let's see how it pans out. Let's see how his next few starts go. We'll see. We'll see.
Now, people forget, Shane Baz pitched in the game that was cold as shit, so
That is true.
him and Bradish
But,
both pitched in really cold games.
I mean, they do say that cold favors the pitcher. I mean, I feel like it favors the pitcher in the way that you get more weak contact, but not in the way of you can't. I feel like these cold games, the pitchers, their velocity is a couple ticks down. Their breaking pitches don't have as much spin. So I feel like it kind of goes either way. Like the same thing for the batters. Like you're not going to hit as many home runs because the ball's not going to travel as far. So it's just more like kind of grinded out baseball on both sides, pitcher and hitter, in these
But that's the thing, is
early
that
season
cold
games.
favors the pitcher in October, not in April. In April, the pitchers still aren't up to speed yet. They're still not like built up and like in the groove and everything, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Bradish got yanked after 80 pitches.
yeah, that is true. But I feel like from a velocity standpoint, the cold can definitely bring that down a tick or two.
For sure, for sure.
So.
But I mean, I love these extensions for these young guys. I love that the Orioles did an extension. I really want the Orioles to extend Gunnar Henderson. But Luke, do you think Connor Griffin will sign one of these long-term AAA contracts? Because there's a lot of rumors you guys are offering him 9 years, $100-some million.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's been the rumor that, we've been in talks with him 9 years, 100+ million. I feel like,
How
I mean,
old
I
is
kind of
he?
said 19, I think, still.
Oh, he's an idiot if he doesn't take it. He can hit free agency at 28.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He'll get
you
another
could get-
bite at the apple.
You could get life-changing money and then still be a free agent again. And, it's not guaranteed that he's going to be this crazy star, which, I mean, we all think he's going to be. So, yeah, I feel like, if I were him, if I were offered $100+ million, I would take it. That's like crazy, insane, life-changing, generational wealth. So, yeah, I would do it. I mean, are the rumors, like, how true are they? We're not really sure. I mean, for all we know, they could have offered him 4 years and, 30 million. We don't know that. It's all speculation. But
Ooh, and
yeah,
he's
we'll
not
see. We'll
managed
see
by
what
Scott
happens.
Boras, too, so he'll
I
actually
feel like
sign an extension.
Yeah, so yeah, like they're not going to try to squeeze every single penny out of him as they can, and I feel like he's not that type of guy either, from what I've
Yeah.
seen. So I don't know. I would be pretty ecstatic. Um, if you're the Pirates right now, would you be more concerned with getting him long term or locking up Skeens long term if you can?
I don't think it's possible for Skeens, so I think Connor Griffin's the route they're going to take.
I mean, I feel
So
like it's not impossible. It's just less possible.
here's what I'll say. Connor Griffin will sign regardless if Skeens does. Skeens will not sign unless Connor Griffin does. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Skeens wants to win. He wants to win in Pittsburgh if the Pirates are willing to make the moves necessary, which they did last offseason, and maybe, they'll sign Connor Griffin and Skeens will say, "Okay, I'll sign on for whatever, 8
Even if
years."
it's like a 2 year extension, like 2 years past when he would be a free agent, that's
Yeah,
still a
yeah.
win.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I feel like Skeens. I mean, he's definitely worth a ton of money. I
He's
feel
worth
like
every penny.
as a person though, he's not going to be money hungry. He's going to get a really good
Right.
deal, but he's not going to demand $500 million. You know what I mean?
Who's his agent?
So I don't know who his agent. I'm pretty sure it's not Boris,
Hang on, I'm
which is
looking it up now. Any
the
guesses?
only agent that we know his name.
We're good. It is not Scott Boras.
So like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like, if the Pirates were to come up to him and say, "All right, Paul, we'll give you 10 years, 300 million." I feel like that works for both sides.
It works for both sides, but I think what he's waiting on is for Scooble to sign.
Maybe. I mean,
Scooble is the only
that's a
other
slightly
pitcher on his
different
running.
situation. Scooble's a little bit older, so
For sure.
and I feel like I mean, like, this is getting into the nitty gritty of it. I feel like the way Scooble throws, he might be a little bit more injury prone. I feel like Skeens is a little bit more efficient with the way he throws. I feel like he has in the way he prepares, and just like the shape that he's in, just the way
less
that he
miles
throws.
on his arm too, because he was a
Yeah,
catcher.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's definitely less injury prone. I think he's more valuable than Scooble. So whatever Scooble gets, I feel like Skeens should get more, but
Well,
we'll
that's the
see.
problem. I think Skeens and his agent are waiting, and I'm just going to throw a number out. But, like, if Scooble gets, like, 40, 45 a year, Skeens is going to want, like, 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, like I said, Skeens isn't going to be money hungry. He's not going to
Right.
sit there and demand a crazy amount, but he's definitely going to get a really good deal wherever he goes. So we'll see. We'll see.
I will say, since Gunnar is represented by Scott Boras and Jackson Holiday, I don't think the Orioles are going to extend either of them. Gunnar keeps saying he's opening to listening to offers, but he's going to have his agent in his ear just be like, absolutely not. Because he's one of the best shortstops in baseball. And that's the difference between Gunnar and Connor Griffin, is that Gunnar is like 24. So if he signs like a 9-year deal, he's going to be 31 when he hits free agency. Connor Griffin, if he signs a 9-year deal, will be 28, 29 years old. Still
Yeah,
on the right side of 30. So he'll
literally
get
be
100
in
million
his prime. Yeah.
and another bite at the apple.
Yeah. Or if you're the Pirates, you just say, "Screw it. We are going to lock this guy up no matter what. We're going to give him 15 years, 100 and even close to 200 million." Would you do that? I mean, if I were Connor Griffin, I would think twice about that.
Connor's not going to take 15 years. I think he'll take up to 10. I don't think he'll sign anything longer than that.
Okay. Okay.
Because, like, J-Rod signed a deal like that, and I think he's regretting it.
Is he though? I mean, he's been good, but he hasn't been like crazy good.
I don't know. I forget what his deal is, but I remember it coming in, like, low.
Yeah, I remember. I remember it was before he reached the majors. Or it was maybe right after
Right.
he reached the majors. He signed like a $100-ish million deal.
So it's 12 years, 209 million. So that's
Yeah, that's a
less
lot of
than-
years.
that's less than 20 a year.
Yeah,
It runs
but
through
dude, it's
2034.
$200 million guaranteed. Like, that's like, I feel like once you get into like the 100 plus million, it's all the same, man. Seriously, like
Well, I
it's
only say
like
that because it's his whole career.
yeah, but it's like how many generations of your descendants that come after you do you want to take care of? That's what it comes down to.
That's
Like
very true.
when you get into that, you know what I mean? Like so it's like really like how much is you know 200 to 300, 200 to 300 million, 100 to 200, how much is that really going to change your own life? You know what I mean? I mean, I
Right.
feel like we're
Yeah,
getting
for
into more
sure.
of a philosophy episode here, but that's just
Well,
my thought
I
on it.
had one more thing to talk about that was different than this, and then we can wrap it up. I just wanted to shout out Mike Trout for playing like Mike Trout so far to start the season.
He's been a chap. And you know what I read? This is definitely an extremely far fetched rumor. I don't know if I sent it to you, but I should have. Um, I read somewhere, and this is like in the Pirates fan Facebook group, so you can't trust anything they say, that the Pirates and Angels are in trade talks. The Pirates would send O'Neal Cruz to the Angels in a package for Mike Trout.
In a package, not straight up.
Yeah, not straight up. I mean, the Pirates
Okay.
would probably have to give them a little bit more, I would think. But
The
if I was a
Pirates would want
Pirates
to take on
fan,
that contract?
if I was a Pirates fan and Mike Trout was coming onto this team, I would be for it, 100%,
Yeah, as a
100%.
fan. I'm saying the team wants to take on that contract?
Yeah, I mean, they would probably make the Angels eat a decent bit of it, honestly.
Okay, well if that's the case, then like it makes sense. So okay, so I'll bite. Let's say this is true. Who do you think is being offered in said package? Like what would you offer for Trout? O'Neal Cruz plus
O'Neal Cruz and probably insert one of our top prospects who hasn't reached the majors yet.
so
Maybe,
anyone but Connor Griffin.
yeah, I would say maybe a Seth Hernandez.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's really good. You could even go Hunter Barco, who has appeared in the major leagues a little bit. I don't know. I mean, or
And
maybe
how
you
much
go like
money would you make the Angels eat?
so Trout's making what 35 million a year
It's a
plus.
lot. Hang on,
It's a lot,
It's a lot.
and he
It's like
still
400
probably has.
million.
Yeah, he still probably has at least 4 or 5 years on that deal.
So he signed a 12-year, $426.5 million contract with the Angels, signed in March of 2019 and runs through 2030.
Yeah, so
His
you would
average
get him.
salary is $35 million throughout the duration of the contract.
Yeah, for 4 more years, 35 million. I feel like you would have to make the Angels eat at least 12 to 15 million of that.
And he's 34 right now.
But that's the thing too. Like I feel like it could be good for both sides. Like the Pirates are there; they might be trying to move on from O'Neal Cruz. The Angels, they might want to like with how good he is though. They might still want to move on from Mike Trout and just end that era of Angels baseball and move on from there. You know what I mean?
So
So
what if
I don't
they're
know.
like deal or no deal? O'Neal, Hernandez, and Barco,
For Trout, straight up.
and they'll eat the 15 million a year that you want them to.
Um,
That's a lot of pitching prospects, but it
a lot
is
of
Mike
pitching
Trout.
prospects. It is Mike Trout. He just completely changed the vibe. I feel like
He
if
is
I was the
injury prone
Pirates,
too.
if I was the Pirates and you were the Angels, I would counter offer and say, whoever the Angels number 3 or 4 starting pitcher is, give us that guy right now. And then I
can
would
let you
do
know
it.
who that is.
Like just someone serviceable. You know what I mean? That could just help us win now.
Um,
Let's
hang
see.
on, I gotta
Yeah,
find the Angels.
like a Reed Detmers, like I would take him for sure, and that would make it a done deal.
Okay, so according to ESPN, oh, good shot. Reed Detmers is listed as the number 3 starter.
Who's their who's their 2, 3, and 4? Then I'll pick from those.
You say Kikuchi, Reed Detmers, and one-armed Grayson Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, give me Reed Detmers 100% if I had to pick from the 3. So yeah, Cruz, Barco, and Seth Hernandez, 2 big pitching prospects, along with Cruz, who could still turn out to be pretty good for Trout and Reed Detmers.
Now, what if
That's
the Angels counter and are like, throw in like Horwitz or Triolo or like another major league bat.
They can have Triolo. But I mean, I feel like if you throw in Triolo, you have to take off. Give me Barco back, right? So I'll go.
They're not gonna want to do that.
I don't know. I mean,
See,
I
this
feel
is
like
why negotiations take so long.
yeah, that's why. You know what I mean? So it's it's very interesting. We go into depth about this. It probably didn't even happen. It's probably just some
No,
idiot
I
on
don't
the
think
internet.
so. I don't think the Pirates want to take on that contract.
I don't know.
But
Who knows?
yeah, Luke, this turned into a pretty great episode, man. You got anything else left to say to the people before we get out of here?
Hey, let's go Bucks. Fort, you better be listening to this, man. We will see you on Friday, my friend. Let's go.
We will see you, good sir. But flag throwers, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. If you've listened this far, please like, please subscribe, please tell a friend. We're really trying to grow this thing. Let's try and get this thing to 380 by the time we record next. But
Come on, let's
Luke,
try to get
I
to
appreciate
400
you,
for
brother.
real.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Luke, I appreciate you, brother. Baseball's so back. God bless America. And flag throwers, you know how we end this.
We're not going to apologize for winning.
No, we are not. We will see y'all next week. See ya.